Gym Dad Fitness. Today we got Pump Script by Nutristat. I always liked how some of you stim junkies may be familiar with Uncle Eddie from Muscle Players. He's got a website, supplement website now, but he used to just pump out hitters of reviews, and I always thought it was kind of cool, like how he actually opened the package and tried it live and stuff and showed you. So I thought I would start doing that as a trend. I know I've done that on a few, but the Nutristat, this is a shot formula, so the cap's actually going to be the shot here. And yeah, you'll just fill it up. We're not going to do the scale or anything like that for this one. I've already lifted today, so I'm not going to shoot this one back. But I wanted to give a few pointers and stuff. So yeah, just like kind of a syrupy, you could really see the angle there, mixture. But yeah, you're going to rip that thing back real quick. It's not terrible, but it's not the best tasting. And I'm going to dump this in. Be really careful not to waste any. A few pointers here. Also, bear with me, I'm getting over sinus infection. But when you're done with the shot, I've seen some people complain about like the bottle getting sticky or getting syrup all over their sub cabinet. That's because like when you put it back on, like all the remnants from the leftover cap kind of spill down the side. So little pro tip, just get a little bit of water, use your sink, whatever. And this also saves some product too, because you're going to be losing some of that little bit of drip action. So, and then just kind of swish it around. And then that way you get the remnants of it, and then, dry it off, whatever you want to do, and screw it back on, and then that will limit the stickiness and waste. Gym Dad Fitness. Today we have Pump Script by Nutristat. This is one of these ones that I feel like we've seen a lot of these glycerol shots. I've even seen some come out. I know that there's a few like pre-workout ones, like the Gorilla Mode one, and I'm blanking on the makers of the other one. It's with like a Spartan guy. I'm blanking on the brand right now, but they got like a liquid pre-workout as well. And this is I've seen this one's been around for like 2 years, and I know other people that have used it as well. And so I like to think it's one of the first like glycerol pump products out there. And I picked this thing up at the Complete Health here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So if you're a local and you're watching this, definitely give this a try. Let them know that Gym Dad Fitness sent you, the YouTube channel, Gym Dad Guy. So I'm sure they'll know just from that. But I wanted to give this a shout out because there's not really much reviews out there, and I've seen a lot for other glycerol products. And as far as I know, this is like one of the first ones that came out. I'm sure there's others as well, but it had to have been front of the line for the ones that entered the market. And just quick breakdown of the labels, 30 servings. So that's a huge bonus. I've seen these at 20, 25. For you that never seen these before, it's just like you fill up the cap, dump it in. I've seen some that are pumped. This one's watermelon flavor. Flavor wasn't great. I've had blue raspberry and lemon one, so blue raspberry is the best. I like watermelon more than the lemon one. The lemon one just wasn't good, I thought. It's good enough for me to slurp down real quick. And then there's no the flavorings and stuff like that. I didn't see anything like about like sucrose or like that. No artificials like like colors or anything like that. So like that's kind of cool too, because sometimes we're taking all these pre-workouts and proteins and things like that, and those artificials stack up. So anytime it doesn't have like something like that for a pump product, that's always a nice little added bonus. And shots are kind of fun. Like hit the gym, fill up your shot, get fired up with some music with the pre-workouts kicking in. And this one, you're gonna take about 45 minutes before workout. Little warning here, you wanna get extra hydrated. Strongly suggest if you're lifting first thing in the morning, probably not wanna use this because this thing's gonna suck you so dry. I know in my shorts, I talked about comparing to like SpongeBob in that episode where he's stuck in the jar with sandy cheeks and dehydrated as hell. That's exactly what you're gonna feel like. So you're gonna wanna get at least a gallon of water in before you train. So if you're training at like noon to like 5 o'clock range, should be no issue at all. But yeah, you'll want to take this thing like 45 minutes ahead of time, just so it can really saturate the muscles. Breakdown here, you got like 90 calories, obviously, because there's going to be some carbohydrates in here. 23 carbs, 19 grams sodium, potassium, just like your standard. But we're all here for what's the supplemental facts here. That's the pure grade active glycerol at 23 grams, which is higher end. I've seen a few around that. I think the Gorilla Mode one might be up there in that range, but still in the higher end. There's some that compete with that for sure. But this one also has the S7 at 50 milligrams, which I know I looked up Candy Gains by Alpha Line, an S7 product. It ran for like 35, 40 bucks. And at 50 milligrams of serving, they give you 60. So you're looking like 25 bucks worth of product there of S7 in here, nice little added bonus. There's no citrulline in here, which I'm okay with because the trend these days in these pre-workouts is adding citrulline. And I'm taking Pump Script to stack it, either with another like stim-free pump product or a stimulant product that's low on pump ingredients. And then sea salt, 100 milligrams for the help out the pumps and stuff like that. But so this one, it's got the 30 servings, so that's going to knock off most competitors because I've seen a lot of like 20, 25. And then the glycerol at 23 grams is right there with most competitors. There's very few that have that much, or I don't know if there's any that have more. There might be one or two, so don't quote me on that one, but it's got to be up there with the top of the realm. And then also got the added S7 bonus. So this is going to knock out most competitors just from those three aspects. So there's a few that are right there in the realm, but this is obviously it's just a pump product. There's no caffeine or anything like that. So that's what we're comparing it to. We're not comparing it to some of these new shot formulas that have the caffeine and are geared toward get your full coverage of pre-workout in it. But this one, it freaking swells you up. Like you're going to be busting out that Abercrombie medium that you've been wearing to the gym. Like, so definitely want to leave that at home if you wear that. Love this thing, stacking it with like high stim pre's that have like really small pump formulas. I stacked it with the AMP 3D this past week, and I loved it. I even took this thing the day after getting over the stomach bug. I was a little spooked out on that and how that would settle with my stomach, and I was also I didn't get as much water in during that time period, so it's just going to make me all dehydrated and feel like shit. And like you're going to feel this is going to make you swole as hell. I'm not as vascular anyway. Like I'm definitely more like this the way I feel like vascularity. Yeah, it's the diet and stuff like that, but it also comes down to there's some genetic aspects of it as well. But I've always loved the feeling of just like being full as hell and like having those sleeves bursting out, and this thing gets the job done. I went through 2 or 3 bottles of this last summer, maybe it was even 2 summers ago, and I saw this thing on the shelf and I knew I wanted to get this one out there, the word on this one as well. So I know that Pump Script, the Nutristat, has its own website. Also the Complete Health here in Fort Wayne, I think you can even, I'll put their link to their page. Like, so if you're out of town, I'm pretty sure that they have this one available on the website as well. If you want to go and help out our local economy, and if any of you guys are local Fort Wayne people as well, you can just stop in there and let them know. But like I said, definitely something you want to try to get your hands on. If you love the pumps and you're a huge pump product person, you got 30 servings in here, damn good amount of servings for a product like this. An awesome stackable product as well. It doesn't taste like shit, but it's good enough. It gets the job done, nothing great, but damn near. I like that it kind of got my attention because the Pump Script kind of reminded me of prescription. I was like, it should practically be a prescription grade pump formula because this thing is nuts. Like you're going to be swole as hell, feeling like the freaking alpha dog in the gym, busting all those sleeves. Give this thing a shot, arm day, chest day, any of those days. And it's like, shit, I'm surprised like more women haven't jumped on the board for these glycerol products because they saturate the muscles and shit like that. And all the ladies are pumped up about like squatting and getting all full up for that and looking good and whatnot. So I don't see why they haven't started marketing it to girls more in that aspect of things. But maybe they're just trying to focus on the men's market, and the girls don't want to take a heavy shot that's you have to be all hydrated up to utilize. But definitely give this thing a try if you love the freaking juicy pumps and want to add something to your pre-workout and just kind of take it to the next level. At Gym Dad Fitness, stay tuned for more reviews.